I'm Mike Meyer, sign painter, travel the world, been painting for over 30 years, and I'm from the United States. I started the workshops last year in New Zealand, but I've done it all over Europe and the UK. Nothing in the United States yet, but I'm sure it'll catch on. But yeah, it's really hot, I think really popular in Europe, so there's more people that want to see it and do it. You bet, I'm all over that. Let's show more people how to do this. The goal of this tour mainly is to get to the young people that want to learn this. I can see it in their eyes. They want somebody to show them from the old school, from before computers. And that's what I've always been. So when I see them want, well, how do I do this or that? That's my goal. What do you want to learn? I'll show you everything I know and then some. And I usually learn from them. But you don't need that much for materials to learn it. It's all here and in your hands. Let's get a place that's spread out and let's do it. Okay. There's something new that I had never seen in the United States that I see over here in the UK and Europe is the mixture of tattoo, graffiti, and everything else, but it all has to do with creative letters. So here's the young people that they're getting older. They were a tagger or whatever now. Well, I can do things creatively. What else can I do? I'd like to do signs. How do you do this? And then they're looking, well, where do I get taught this? Maybe there's a workshop somewhere, because even worldwide, the workshops are doing well because there's no more schools left. There wasn't anybody there to help me in the beginning, and I'm grateful that I can do this for them, because who knows where they'll take it. Yeah. The best satisfaction for me will be, hey, I took your workshop and now I'm showing this person and that person. That's my goal in life. That's what I figured out I have to do, because the best sign I've ever done is the next one. I think the way sign painting is going right now, where, yeah, it may seem like it's a fashion, like a trend, but I don't think so. I mean, if you look at other things that have kind of been where you thought you'd never see it again as a craft, it's bigger than ever. It might not be as widespread, but it's still there where people search out who's making it by hand, because they don't want everything perfect digitally. But it's just like anything. There's change. It's change in fashion, industrial revolutions, this and that. The same happened in signs. If it was something cheaper and somebody could make money a different way, boom, they're going to do it. But no, I don't think it ever died. It's just we always reincarnate ourselves. So who's the most inventive person that can do things for signs? It's usually the sign painter that finds out how to do it. Okay, they threw a computer at us. What are we going to do now? Some gave up. A lot of them said, well, I'll use that. I can still do this and that. And it just made it better. And what we did was show the customer. And we had to be on the positive side to say, yeah, we've got this tool now if you want it, but I still have this for you. And I think it's great the way that's been done. So I don't think it was ever dead. The perfect example is a gravestone, a tombstone. hundreds of years, it was just carved, that lettering. And it's still to this day that we look at it. So a lot of it was decorative, where it had a lot of stuff on it, but mainly lettering. And there it is. You come into the world, they're going to write something, and when you leave, they're going to write it. So there's the ultimate right there. It's got to be readable, nice, clean. There it is. So it always comes back to that hand done. It's got to be done that way, otherwise they just chunk you in the ground. My advice to people in sign painting just starting out, or if you want to start into it again, if you're older, observe everything around you. It's all there. And pick out the good things. There's great things. Why did something make you happy? I really like to look at that. If you go in a grocery store or newsstand and see the books and magazines, it's all there. If somebody says, well, I just don't have any ideas, I have a mental block about it, no way. Go to the grocery store, go to the detergent aisle, go to the beer aisle, the pop aisle. Look at all that stuff. There's companies that pay people big money to design that, and you can look at it for free. Look at those ideas you can take. And I always clip out little things, and I have a big file that somebody wants a horse sign, somebody wants something we just like this color blue. Well, I can look all this up, and here it all is, and I can do it. So look after that stuff and be a sponge to research all that, and go to bookstores and all that, and be open to it. And if somebody says you can't do it this way, somebody the next day will show you that you can. What I always say is think of the obvious and do the opposite, and it works. It'll work for you every time. It's worked for me.